it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ final. Vocals we align with.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
On third down, Winston looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before. Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14.
You ready? Mike 51. Here we go. Alert 3. Alert 3.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Pilot, 64, weak. 51. Curvin. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. Tony Cross. I'm not ready. Five. Mike 51, Mike 51. Snap.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Connolly, and this one complete to Smith. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve. that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
8, read.
Tie that left. 4 down.
Hey, echo.
Hey, Mike 51. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On third down, Connolly looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
Down. 15, Ronnie. 51. Hey, wahoo!
51. Mike 51. I'm trying to collect.
Let's go. Get set.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Hey, team 6.
51 to Mike, boys. 51.
Get it.
To throw on third down, Connolly. The open man is Smith. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Viking 16.
60 outlaw.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To throw on second down, Connolly. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it second and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Jameis to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? From the gun, Winston. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out.
Ready. Head over.
Quarterback, don't get nervous, man. We ain't beginning.
Hey, Haywood.
Don't get nervous. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
From the gun on 3rd down, Connolly. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The cover. 4th down.
Ready? 60 or.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Okay, double up. He's coming.
Who draw Porter? They go.
They'll run with Penning. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Throwing on 1st down. Connolly, open man, completes it to Butler. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Miles Sanders, his first. A lead change may very well be forthcoming as this offense in field goal range already and looking for more here in the 4th quarter.
Mike. Son got man.
From the red zone now, Winston. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So this offense now on the edge of the red zone at the 20. 1st and 10.
On the set.
Mark 54. I got one. No. He's checking.
6-6. Pull it high.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The former Washington Husker, Azim Victor, had the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Come on, baby.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Connolly, and he finds Penny. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Rock it. Step.
From the gun, Connolly. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. 1st down, Winston. This one caught by Isabella. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Come on, let's go.
Winston. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here I come.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th.
Ready up.
51, Mike 51.
Twist.
Penny, the 1st down carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Vikings 28-yard line.
Let's go. 90 Wolf.
Check. Walk 54. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
X3, 218, chop.
Check pass.
Smooth.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
Get.
To throw on second down. Connolly. And an alley to run. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Check 13. Check 13.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Hey, I-7. Look at me. Go. Go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to look. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Chicago, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.